Hello traders, welcome back to this video. So today is on Wednesday, and I wanted us to do the update on what we did on our previous video, that is on Sunday. So without wasting time, let's just jump into our video. And before we do our analysis today, I have an announcement to make. By the way, guys, for those who would like to join my February mentorship, the waiting room is now open for the January mentorship. So for those who would like to join my one-on-one online mentorship, so you can link me up on WhatsApp, send me text on WhatsApp, then I will guide you on how to do it. So without wasting time, now let's get started. Now, this is what we did on our previous analysis. So if you would like to learn on how to do this, or how we did this, so make sure to watch our previous video that we did on Sunday. Now today, remember I told you in our previous video that today I won't repeat what we did here. So if you would like to learn how we analyze this pair, then now make sure to watch our previous video, because I will just jump to what is currently happening within this area. Now that one having been said, now we'll go down to our time frame and see what the market did after our analysis on Sunday. So this is what we had. Uh, this was our dealing range that we had on Sunday. I think the market was somewhere here around this area. So yeah, I think this was the last candle on Friday. So our anticipation, after this break of structure here, we said that remember, when the market takes out the external liquidity, the internal structure becomes liquidity. So here on 4-hour time frame, we never saw any PO high at this area or above here. So the only order block that we had, it is this bearish order block within this area, which we refined it on the lower time frame, I think so. So we were anticipating the market to react from this area, but now we said don't take an aggressive entry, because this was a indecisional POI. This was indecisional POI. So market, we said market could push to the upside and clear this liquidity. So if we were to take the entry from this area, we are supposed to wait for a confirmation. You can see the market tried to react from this order block. We had some small reaction, then market went ahead and cleared this liquidity. Now we want to see what the market did. You can see the market respected this strong high. We were not expecting this high to be cleared, and you can see the market respected this high and reacted from this resistance level. So you can see here we have this resistance level within this area. If we extend this one, I hope I explained this one on our previous video. We had this resistance area here. The market tried to break this one, failed, broke, came down, and you can see here this resistance held the market at this area, and also this area. And you can see also market came and reacted from the same area, this resistance area at that point. Now, that being said, we want to go to the lower time frame and see what the market did once it came to this one. Do we have any change of character? Is that now? Let me delete this one. And then let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see whether we have a change of character. Now, from down here, you can see the market was making the series of higher highs and higher low. And if you agree with me, this is the last break of structure that you can see here on 15 minutes time frame. If you mark this one, this is your last break of structure. Now, if you consider this one to be the break of structure, because if we go to 5 minutes time frame, you can see you can see that this high this break of structure swept liquidity below these lows here and then pushed to break this high here. So now, considering that one as your last break of structure, you can see the market came and reacted from this area here. This order block tried to break it, but pushed to the upside, then came down and broke the structure. Now, we have a change of character. For me, now I am having what I call the change of character. So once we have that change of character, now it's high time for us to look for an entry. So once the market takes out the external structure, what do we expect? We expect the market to take out at least one of the internal structure, and this becomes my liquidity. As simple as that. Now that I becomes my liquidity, so where is my point of interest? I have this order block at this area. So that is my supply zone or my order block at that area. And this is where my stop loss will be. I'll have a stop loss above that area. So now this is my setup on GBPUSD. Even if you consider this one as well as the break of structure, you can see we are having a change of character down here. So for me, that is my PO high, and that is where I'm looking to take my entry from. That order block, stop loss, some few pips above there. And then the TP should be at least 1:3. Then this one should be my final target. So this is my setup on GBPUSD. So tell me on the comment section, how do you see this setup? So that is it on GU. Now going to Euro USD, going to Euro USD, what do we have there? Let me start from the 4-hour time frame and see what we did. So now let me go to the daily time frame. So again, if you want to know how we did all this, make sure you watch our previous video. I explained everything on how we did this analysis. So make sure to watch that video. So I will just jump to 4-hour time frame. Remember I mentioned something, guys. So once market came to this area, we saw that this was our change of character. Then we had this more break of structure. But there is something here I mentioned, guys. If you remember, I said if you take a fib from a swing high here to the swing low, I think the market was on Friday was somewhere here. Then we said the market never retraced to at least the 50% of our Fibonacci. So we were expecting more retracement at least to this discount area. Then I remember mentioning to you guys that we had this order block here and we had this order block down here. So I told you we might expect the reaction from this, either this order block or this order block, because to be honest, the Euro USD, it's bullish, and this change of character confirmed to us that we are bullish. Now, if we extend this order block, we can see very clearly that Euro USD tapped into this order block and they reacted from that area. Absolutely, as we anticipated, guys. So now this is not magic, guys. This is not magic. We just did this analysis together with you if you watched our previous video. So if you want to learn how to do this one-on-one with me, so make sure you hit on my you leave me a message on WhatsApp, then you can join our February mentorship. Now, after the market up to that order block, so what can we see? If we go to 1-hour time frame, let me delete this. Let me delete this. All of that. Then what do we see? This was our last break of structure, guys. If you agree with me, this was our last break of structure. So this was our strong high, and this was our weak low as at Friday, because we were somewhere here as at Sunday, that is. So we were anticipating the market to react from this fair value gap at this area. So this was our PO high, this FVG, because from the 1-hour time frame we couldn't see any PO high above here. So I told you guys, once the market comes to this area, we should wait for a confirmation for us to take a sell. But the market violated this zone because these are not an area that you should be taking an aggressive entry. I think now you understand the importance of waiting for a confirmation, because if you could have taken an aggressive entry from here, then you would have ended up with a loss on this trade. So it's always good to wait for a confirmation. So now we were not expecting this high to be taken out, but now the market went ahead and violated this high. That was our confirmation to us. Now the market is ready to go what? To go bullish. So now that is our market structure shift or a change of character. So once we have that, you can see now that is aligning with this structure, this 4-hour time frame structure. We had a change of character here. And if you agree with me, the market is already at the discount because we have done that peak Fibonacci from swing high to the swing low. You can see the market is already at the discount. And the market has gave us this market structure shift on yesterday. So what should we be looking at here? We should be looking for buy setup. A simple start. We just follow the trend of the market. A simple start. So where are we supposed to look for our entry, guys? Where are we supposed to look for our entry? Pick your fib, place from the swing high to the swing low, like that. A simple start. So now we should be looking for pure highs within this area. So what do I have down here? The only problem that you can see here, we don't have any inducement. The market has not did not leave any inducement down here, but now I can see I have this order block. I have this 4-hour order block, nice order block. So I'll be watching the market once it comes to this area. And also we have this order block here. Let me go to maybe 3 hours and see whether we have nice order block. Not really 1 hour. Yeah. So in 1 hour time frame, we have a very nice order block at the extreme. We also have this order block down there. So for me, those are my two pure highs on Euro USD. Let me change this one to mitigated because the market has already mitigated that pure high. Market has already mitigated. So that is where I will be watching my Euro USD. That is where I will be watching my Euro USD. So that is the setup that I have on Euro USD, which is contradicting now with the GU. So the GU is bearish, but the Euro USD is telling me we should be bullish. So we just follow the trend. So I won't be taking an aggressive entry from here, or else or from this area. I will wait for a confirmation. Always wait for a confirmation, guys. And this one will be, at least this point of interest for me is uh it has a liquidity above it. You can see here we have a liquidity above this POI. So it will be more interesting for me if the market will come to this area. So this is where I will be looking for my POI, my confirmation, and also at this area. The only problem with this POI, we don't have inducement above it. So now I want us to go to the lower time frame and see whether we have a change of character above here, whether we should be looking for any selling opportunity for a counter trend. So if we look down here, what do we have? Let me go to 5 minutes. If we go to 5 minutes time frame, you can see here we had a break of structure and also we had a break of structure. So we have a break of structure in this area. And we also have, this was the last break of structure from the 5 minutes time frame. From the 5 minutes time frame, like that. So now, at least for this, yeah, this low swept liquidity, this low swept liquidity. So that one qualifies this one to be a strong BOS. So also this law swept the liquidity, so also swept this major inducement and also the minor inducement, and we had this break of structure. After that, you can see the market gave us a change of character. We have a very nice change of character down here. So this is a change of character within that area. So after that change of character, what do we see? You can see very nice. We have this POI. We have this supply zone or order block. And as at now, the market is reacting off of this order block. For me, this is not a strong BOS because never swept any valid inducement within this leg. There is no valid inducement. That's why you can see the market violated this I, but it's reacting from this order block above here. Is it visible on 15 minutes time frame? Not really. So it's only on 5 minutes time frame. And the market is now reacting from this area. So as at now, you can see we are having a change of character. If you go to 1 minute time frame, I think you can see we have a break of structure here. We have a break of structure around this area. Guys, this is the importance of waiting for a confirmation. You have a break of structure. This is a valid break of structure. Swept inducement down here from 1 minute time frame. Though I don't like using 1 minute time frame. But now we have that and we are having a change of character down here. We're having a change of character. So now we can be looking for the selling opportunity. So where can you sell from? We go to 5 minutes time frame. We are having a very nice order block. We have this 5 minutes order block at this area. That is a very nice order block. But remember, guys, this is a counter trend. This is a counter trend. So we have this nice order block. So now I think you should be looking for selling opportunity within this area. A limit order from that area, stop loss some few pips above there, maybe 9 pips. Always give market some few pips to breathe. So I can mark this one as mitigated. That supply zone has already been mitigated. So this is my order block. Do we have liquidity? You go to 1 minute time frame here, you can see you have this I as liquidity. You have this I here as your liquidity. So now that is the setup that I'm having on GU, not GU, but EURUSD. That is my setup on EURUSD. Target 1:3, like that. That should be your target. So now I'll be waiting for a market to come to this POI. Then I'll be taking my selling opportunity from this area. So that is my setup on EURUSD. So which other pair did we analyze on Saturday, guys? We also analyzed, and if you can target, you can also target this low, guys. You can also target this low, because now we are anticipating the market will take out this low. So you can also, yeah, in fact, we have, yeah, from that 5 minutes time frame, you can target this low here. That should be your final target, like that, because you are expecting that low to be taken out. So I think we also analyzed GBPJPY in our previous video. Yeah, we analyzed this pair also. Let me go to 4-hour time frame. And you can see very clearly, guys, that our analysis played out as simple as we anticipated, guys. I told you was the last break of structure. This was the last break of structure, and this break of structure swept liquidity below this low, and this was our order block. Then I told you should be looking for your entry once price comes to this area. Once price comes to this area. So for me, I didn't take an aggressive entry from this area because this one happened at the midnight and I don't trade during the Asia session. So I only trade during either London or New York session. So when I woke up, the price had already mitigated this area and was somewhere here. So I was looking for continuation trade from this area. And if we go down to the lower time frame, like 15 minutes time frame, you can see for me, I never got any good continuation entry on this time frame, on this pair. I didn't get a good continuation entry for me to take a buy. So, but I had a good setup on Euro JPY, but market never retraced to our PO high. So we ended up missing that entry. So Euro JPY, yeah, this was the setup. So the market also reacted from this. You can see, we had this order block from the daily time frame. So though I was anticipating the market to take out this low, but now remember we react to what the market reacts, how the market reacts. So we, after seeing this nice rejection here, this nice rejection from this area, that's when I knew that the market will be respecting this PO high. So I was anticipating the market might check out this low, then comes to this demand, then we should look for buys. But I remember mentioning if you get a good change of character within this area, you should be looking for buys since the market is what? It's bullish. As simple as that. So although down here we never got a good entry, but I had spotted this continuation trade here. We had this break of structure, market shape the inducement below this low. So I had marked this order block from 30 minutes time frame. So market tried to push to the downside, but never came to this area. So it reacted from I don't know what, but I think it was this resistance turning to support. You can see here we had some kind of resistance. So this resistance turned to support, and that's where the market reacted from and pushed to the upside. So we ended up missing that entry. So now what do we have? So is that now I don't have any clean setup on the Euro JPY. So we just wait. We just wait and see what the market will give us. Currently, we don't have anything good on Euro JPY. Now, let me go to gold. I think I've managed to catch a scalp entry on gold today. I've managed to get a scalp entry on gold today. If you look at gold, you can see very clearly, even when I go to higher time frame, you can see the gold has been bullish for a while. So that means we should be looking for buy setup on gold. So today on the morning, I missed this entry, guys. I really missed this entry on 5 minutes time frame. You can see here we had a break of structure. Market reacted from this order block, pushed to the upside. We had this break of structure. Then market swept this inducement, then pushed to give us a break of structure. So now I had marked this order block, and when I opened my chart, the market was already reacted from this area and it was somewhere here. So I ended up missing this entry. So I ended up missing that entry. But now I had to look for another entry. I had to look for another entry. And this is what I saw on 3 minutes time frame. A very nice setup. So you can see here, uh, pullback, push to the upside, market came down, swept this liquidity. And if you go to 15 minutes time frame, you can see, I wanted to show you something. After the market reacted from this order block, this indecision candle here, left this fair value gap, it came to that fair value gap and pushed to the upside. So that one gave me a confluence. That was an added confluence for me to take this set up from this area. So after that, what did I see? I went to lower time frame, that is 3 minutes time frame, and I spotted this break of structure. We had a very nice order block here from 3 minutes time frame. Market left this trend line liquidity. So this was my liquidity, and you can see during the New York session, market came, tapped into that order block, and went straight to my TP. And this was about, yeah, here on this one you can see it is about 4R, but on my MT5 I've managed to catch, like, it was 3 point something, 3.8 something. So that was the trade on the trade that I've managed to catch today on uh, gold. You can see now the importance of not being greedy, guys. So let's assume that I was targeting this high, for example. Let's assume that I was targeting this high. You can see now the market could have taken me out, because you can see the market has already violated the setup and hit the stop loss. So if I was too greedy and target this high, I could have ended up losing that trade. But I only targeted this high here, as simple as that. So currently I don't have any other setup on gold. Don't have any other setup on gold. But in case I see anything good on gold, so make sure you are on the free Telegram channel. That is where I will send any setup in case I see anything good on gold, guys. So that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching this video today. Make sure to like the video. Don't forget to comment. And most importantly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, guys. So until next time, it's a bye-bye for now.